First, the CNN-IBN citizen journalist campaign. In Bangalore, a woman has been lying in a near vegetative state for over 3 years because of the callous attitude of a hospital. Her husband, Muni Raju, has been fighting a lonely battle to seek justice. But now, some relief likely for him. The victim's family is to meet Karnataka Health Minister Ramadas shortly. His representatives met the victim's family to fix a meeting with the minister. The minister had promised quick action after a CNN-IBN CJ campaign exposed the hospital's negligence during the victim's treatment. Ramadas had earlier said that he will meet and discuss the matter with the chief minister as well. Alright, let's go across to Deepa Balakrishnan, who is standing by with Shailaja's family. Deepa, what does the family expect at this point in time, and when is the minister likely to meet them?
Well, the minister was originally scheduled to meet them at 12 o'clock, but he has just come into his office. We've been waiting at his office all this while. We've got a message just now that he has just come in and he is waiting to meet the family who are here with me right now. Joining us now, Ramchandra and Mr. Muni Raju, the relatives of Shailaja, who have been fighting with this campaign about Shailaja's vegetative state for the last 3.5 years. Sir, you will be meeting the minister in a short while from now. What are your expectations?
Ma'am, really, so this is a very painful history of my brother's wife. Definitely, we are seeking so immediate action against these culprit doctors. Okay, that is about charge sheet, and definitely we need higher medical treatment for my brother's wife. And whatever sort of this difficulties we are facing, that is all due to this medical practitioners, means Malika Medical Center and doctors.
At the same time, for the last 3.5 years, your sister-in-law has been reduced to a vegetative state. Are you also worried about other patients who go into this hospital who are treated by the same doctors? Do you think the government should crack down on the licenses of these people? Specific action should be taken?
Yeah, ma'am. See, this is a very funny matter. See, this Malika Center is close to our secretariat, Vidhan Saudam Vikasa, just 10 minutes walkable distance. So, within the range of Vikasa Saudam, Vidhan Saudam, this is all the main body of state administration. This is happening in front of Vidhan Saudam. Even though given awareness in the papers, there was an article in the Deccan Chronicle and there was a complaint registered matter in the Deccan Herald and Prajavani and even Times of India. So I am not sure why people is entering to the hospital and who is going to approach them to enter into the hospital and after taking all these difficulties.
Right, you heard the voices of Shailaja's family there. We are going to be meeting the Minister for Medical Education in a few minutes from now. He has earlier actually promised to us on CNN-IBN when we tracked this story yesterday that he will be seeing if he can take action under new laws facilitated by this government to see if private medical establishments can be brought under control as far as quality parameters are concerned.
And Deepa, medically, is there any solution for her condition? Can she ever lead a normal life?
We will take that question to the family. Sir, medically, what is the opinion of experts? Can she ever recover to at least some degree?
Yeah, madam. See, so they have lamented the matters because it's a hardly half-an-hour surgery as per this doctor. He is a surgeon, hardly half-an-hour surgery, and he is given kind of 50 to 60,000 rupees is expense, and within 3 days you can get it discharged.
Right. Originally, the plan was that she would recover in 3 days. So, what is the expert opinion now?
She never regained.
She can never be the same again.
Yeah. She's brain collapse and brain dead. She never regained. So she continues in same vegetative state.
Right. That's Mr. Muni Raju, the husband of Shailaja, who is the victim here. For the last 3.5 years, she's been reduced to a vegetative state. But they say the doctors really have now lost hope that she can ever recover fully, or even to at least about 50% of early normalcy.
What action can the health minister take against the hospital authorities, Deepa?
Well, he has promised us yesterday that under new laws that were facilitated that were passed by the legislature just last month, they would be hoping to take action as far as quality parameters that have to be maintained by these hospitals are concerned. But he has said that he wants to take a look at these files once again, do a review and see if they can take greater action first against the hospital, of course, because there are criminal complaints lodged against the hospital as well as a case in the Karnataka Medical Council that's going on against the hospital and specific doctors from this hospital. At the same time, also see if the government can help the family in any way at all in terms of trying to give some amount of physiotherapy or other financial assistance.
Deepa, there's already an FIR in this case. What does the police say? Why have they not been able to take any action against the doctors who treated Shelja?
Well, a medical negligence case typically goes to the medical council, the Karnataka Medical Council, and the hearings in that council has been going on. That's a quasi-judicial body and it has to come out with its verdict. It has to allow both parties to present their case, give their arguments, present their witnesses, present their evidence, documentary or otherwise medical reports, things like that they have to present. So these have to be checked and cross-checked before they give out a final order on who they find guilty in this particular case. The fact that in this case is that Shailaja was a perfectly normal lady, fit, and all the medical reports said that she was normal until she went in for that particular surgery for backache, a very simple case like a backache. And when she came out of the hospital, 1 hour later, 2 hours later, when she came out of surgery, she was actually more or less a vegetable. So many facts actually, many medical reports that point in favor of the family here, but the medical council will have to come out with a specific verdict on what it thinks of this case.
Deepa, 3 years ago, she was being treated in a certain hospital in Bangalore. Was internally ever an inquiry done? Internally, any action taken against those doctors by the hospital at least?
No, in fact, she was in that hospital for nearly 1 year, and they had only said that they had just been giving hope to the patient's family that she will recover in 3 months or 6 months from now, or maybe 9 months to a year. But after that, when they realized that there wasn't really much hope of recovery, they had actually forcibly transferred her to another hospital. That's another matter that is coming up in this particular case. The patient's family is also questioning why she was transferred out of that hospital suddenly without informing the family, and then taken to another hospital where the bill actually ran up to a couple of lakhs. At the same time, the first hospital did not really take up responsibility for even taking care of basic medical needs of that patient.